Hi, YouTube. We're getting ready to play the game. Who forgot to hit start? Not me. We're just in the ad break on Twitch right now. And then we shall be starting Spirit Swap when the ad break's done. Let's see. I need the game capture. I need to go on Spirit Swap. That looks good, I think. Okay, so that's that. I can close this. Pretty sure I can close this. Okay. Let's preload Fantasy Life. Yes. Install. Okay, cool. So that is started. What do you mean it's queued? Don't let anyone bully you out of downloading, buddy. Don't let anyone bully you out of that. Okay. I need my controller. I need my ring splits. Now that I have my ring... No, I need these ring splits. Yeah, I need these too. Okay. I should put chapstick on later. Let's do that. Welcome back from the ad break. Hope you had a good ad break. I literally just sat here and talked to myself for 3 minutes. You genuinely did not miss a thing. Let's go to the game, shall we? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. It like wasn't picking up my controller. Okay. This is gonna be our last stream playing this game. So let's get in some different romances. At least the ones that we started that I want to finish. Or you guys want to finish. I think we were all pretty vibing with I can't remember names right now. So come back to me on that. I'm forgetting something. Okay. I remember what it is. I have to put on the key acknowledgement. There we go. This game that we've been playing, the key was provided to us by the game devs. They were incredibly nice. Thank you, Soft Not Weak. We really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I've had a lot of fun with this game. Yes, Lulu. We're dating Lulu right now. Lulu, and then we have been deepening our friendship with Canon, and I love them. So I want to complete them too. So we'll do these two, and then we'll see who's left and how much time we have. And again, this is a match 3 game, and it's cute and fun. And I love it. When you arrive at the bakery, it seems to be another testing day. Because the place is empty and there's flour everywhere. And in case you forgot, Lulu works at the bakery. Lulu has a problem with relaxing because Lulu likes being incredibly helpful to everyone at the detriment of their own health. So we have been trying to help Lulu relax. We went to the skate park with her, in which we were incredibly sapphic and cute and kissed her. And yeah, she owns a bakery and she cooks some really good bakery food. At this point, you're not surprised. When Lulu is in her recipe testing mode, it'll be a bit of chaos. Hello, Lulu. Samar, in the back. You follow Lulu's voice behind the counter and into the kitchen for the bakery. A long vine is running across the floor and right onto what looks like A pottery wheel? At least what you'd think a pottery wheel shape is. Because it's absolutely covered in various doughs and ingredients, including a lump of something. Excuse me, sorry. Spinning slowly on the plate. Lulu is sitting at it, smiling up at you. Hello! You have to explain what's going on here. Okay, so I had an idea for a photo shoot, and then I was online and got distracted by this other cosplayer who happens to do pottery, and here we are. No. I need more context than that, Lou. So, clay is basically like earth dough, right? She looks at you expectantly. Ginger is behind her and just nods at you to agree. Yes, sure. I can see that. 'Cause you shape it, bake it, bam! You have a finished product. Mind you, I wouldn't bite a finished ceramic piece, but imagine, Samar, instead of kneading the dough, I spin it. I could revolutionize baking. I could win a prize. People will write books about me. I can't believe no one has tried this before. And you wanted me here for moral support? No, I wanted you to experience this with me. That, and Ginger doesn't speak with words, so he can't back me up if this works. I need a witness. I need proof. I think I've nearly figured this thing out, and I've watched 2.5 tutorials on throwing and about 6 shots of espresso in me. I can do this. Girly. That's a mood. You watch Ginger slowly move behind a box in the back. Is he cowering? Time to witness greatness happen, Samar. Before you can move, Lulu slams the pedal of the wheel down, kicking the dough into high gear. Unfortunately for you and everything around the wheel, you now realize why the room was covered in ingredients. You realize just a second too late. Time slows as you rush to the wheel, dough almost suspended in the air. Seconds seem to drag on for a lifetime as you try to signal to Lulu to stop. But she is focused, and she doesn't notice. The dough in her hands warps on the wheel, fighting with her fingers as it breaks free and flies in the air. Directly at your face. Splat. Oh no, Samar! Lulu rushes to you as you stand there, fully covered in mystery dough. Will this come out of your hair? Probably not. Lulu is so sweet. I'm so sorry. I really thought this time I'd get it. I was so close. You can't help but giggle at her extremely concerned expression. You take this moment to flick some dough onto her playfully. Hey! I just wanted to share your baking with you. Lulu laughs. All right. I deserve that. Maybe the pottery wheel was a little ambitious. Maybe. Ginger hands you a wet towel. You pet him gently on the head in thanks, making sure not to get more dough on him. Lulu grabs the towel and helps wipe the now hardening globs of dough off of you. Maybe I just saved the wheel for photo shoots. Now that's an idea. Something spicy. Maybe need some extra hands. Lulu gasps at your suggestive eyebrow wiggling. Samar, you'd do a spicy bakery shoot with me? As long as I don't end up half dough like this, then yes. Deal. Let's get you cleaned up. I already have some ideas I want to run past you. She's already leading you to the sink, listing off various angles and what content that could be used with the wheel and what characters you could both dress as. You smile to yourself. She may be a very hectic person, but you know there will never be a dull moment with her. As she's cleaning off your top, she looks up at you and smiles. You plant a kiss on her forehead. Yeah, this'll be fun. I love them, they're so cute. Lulu. Time to go again. You arrive outside the bakery. And Lulu is taking a much-needed break for once. She waves you down and gestures to the drink she already has waiting for you. Samar, we need to talk about something I've been meaning to bring up with you for a while now. Basically, since I've met you. Yeah, sure. What is it? Is everything okay? Anything I can do? See, that's the thing. That right there. Why is everyone so dang cheery and accommodating around here all the time? Lulu, what? I am just saying. Everyone is so damn nice, including you. Don't you ever want to be bad? Bad how? I don't know, like, just be a little bit of a hater? Sometimes I want to be a hater, but no one ever seems to want to do that with me. It's because I look like this, isn't it? Lulu gestures up and down at her adorable self, all candy-colored and bright and sweet. You cannot believe the words coming out of her mouth again. Well, what do you want to hate on? Our friends? Frog, no. Just like, you know, be a shady little gremlin about innocent bystanders we're never gonna actually bother or talk to, like... She leans in close and whispers in your ear. Like that person over there, what the heck is that hat even? Are they hiding a whole air fryer under there or something? They really walked in here looking like Updog. Lulu? Wait, what's up the... Lulu puts her finger on your mouth, stopping you mid-question. Shh, no, Samar, you're too good to fall for that one. Just look at the hat. You discreetly turn to look where she's looking, ready to protest at her mean comment when you see it. Oh no. You know these shapes. I see the problem here. Thank you! Like, what's the message here? No, Lulu, look. They're wearing headphones. Yeah, their headphones suck too! No, Lulu, they're blasting music. I'm pretty sure it's Shag Vision and the lumps under the hats are spirits. Oh! But wait, that means... Precisely, it's swapping time. Oh god. Right on cue, spirits start popping into the bakery and pouring out from that unsuspecting customer's hat. It's pandemonium. Oh no, she has headphones in. Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me move myself a little, because I'm like in the way of Lulu. Hold on. Hold on. Let's move me over here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh! I just noticed something. If I'm having a lot of trouble with this, I can literally just say, win the round. That's wonderful, to be honest. Yo, how am I not... Oh, uh-oh. We're good. We're okay. Woo! I was like, how am I not matching with any of this? Okay. But yeah, it's really... What I really like about this game is that there's a lot of, like, different accessibility things for people that may be like me and not good at this, you know? And they just want the vibes of the story, which is nice. Or, you know, if like me, I'm like, oh, well, I just want to see the story. I don't want to sit here and match for 5 hours, but I don't mind doing it. I have fun with it. Because it's, like, a little bit easier to do, it's quite fun, actually. Oh no. Okay, that works, Woo! Woo! There we go. Nice, we're doing it, okay. Lulu, you're so cute, you're so pretty. Oh, well. Lulu, where are we going? Oh. That was a mistake that worked in my favor. There we go. Okay. What was I trying to do? That, I guess. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We do this. Yo! Yo, Lulu. Lulu. Cut it out. Chill out. Chill out, girly. It ain't that serious. Whew. Whew. Yeah. That's the last of them. No saving that hat, sadly. We did it! Well, you did most of it. It's my pleasure, really. Guess that hat wasn't misshapen after all. Lulu gets in close again and points at another customer, eager to drag you back to the matter at hand. Yeah, but this one, on the other hand? What even is that? They pulled it down to their eyebrows. I don't know, maybe they got a bad haircut and they're trying to hide it, poor thing? No, they are ruining it! You are making my haterade curdle! No empathy! Only hating! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back in. 3 kids in a trench coat larping as an adult looking hat? There you go! It's a hat, not a full bodysuit, buddy! Wait, Lulu, hold on. That old lady just swiped a bunch of yesterday's discounted mamool? Yeah! Let's go shoplifting Wait, what? You don't think? Lulu starts running after the old lady, mercifully distracted but definitely yelling. How'd you know? At least swipe the good stuff! She turns to you mid-run while everyone in the bakery stands there mortified. I swear, no one knows how to be bad properly anymore. Make sure to practice, Samar. You realize you're suddenly very busy and you have to leave to go anywhere now. Yeah, pay attention to the customers. Okay. Get it. Sorry, he was there and it was like a knee-jerk reaction because I love them. Swapping spirits can be tough in the most usual of circumstances. But spirits in town? And so much friend group drama? You decide to take a walk through the park to clear your head for a bit. Walking a slightly less familiar path, you spot a very familiar pair of large white wings in the grass. Cannon is sitting on the ground cross-legged, seeming to vibe with nearby birds. Before you can say anything, they turn to face you. Their typical mellow smile grows just a bit as you walk up to them. You wave. Canon, how are you? Hello, Samar. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm good, just chilling, having a nice walk in the park. Is that true? Is what true? That you're good, just chilling? I mean, chilling is just a phrase. I'm not cold, if that's what you're asking. No, I still remember that one. But, are you just good? I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Well, because nobody else is just good. You notice that there's a beautiful pink windsill swallow perched on Cannon's shoulder. It's peaceful, nearly napping. You can almost feel how relaxed its energy is just by looking at its posture. Then, you notice your own. Have you been this tense the whole walk? Or did Cannon's question strike a nerve? I'm just a little tired, that's all, but it's nothing I can't handle. Oh, I don't doubt you can handle what's going on. You can handle a lot of things. In fact, you do handle a lot of things. You handle things for me. You handle things for Kedsey, for Ishk, Mo, Lulu. If I'm not mistaken, you handle things for everyone. I mean, that's kind of my job. It's why I took it on. I love helping my friends and everyone in Damask. Certainly, but just because it's your job, or it's something you love, doesn't mean that it doesn't take its toll. You look back up at the sky. Watches the color slowly tint into shades of purple and red and gold. A sigh seems to fall out of your mouth as your shoulders drop a little. Yeah, Buddy has such wise words. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's been a lot going on with everyone, even aside from the spirits appearing inside the city. And I really am happy to help. Honest. Cannon walks over to you, resting their hand on your shoulder. You can feel a bit of his magic just ease the tension inside, like watching a peaceful stream. I just also want you to know that I am happy to help you too, Samar. Absolutely. And I want to help you. You exhale, sighing slowly. You actually are kind of tired. Maybe more than you thought. I know, it's my job to help other people with their problems, you know? And besides, I'm doing okay. Cannon grins knowingly, softly squeezing your shoulder. But you don't have to be not okay for your people to take care of you. And besides, it feels good to help people you care about, so let me help you. How can I help support you? You're not totally on board with the idea, but you could admit it would be nice to rest a little bit. Well, if that's the case, how about some Manikish Zatar from Lulu's Bakery? It'd be my pleasure. Stay here with Ansad and Pipa, they're great nap friends. Cannon flaps his wings lightly, then walks in the direction of the bakery. Settling your bag down, you lay on the soft grass as Ansad and Pipa, the two birds hanging out nearby, tweet a soft song. You drift off, and when you wake, Cannon has a range of pastries, and, of course, more mozzarella sticks. You spend the rest of the day with snacks and stories, and when you head home, you feel a little lighter than when you left. I love them! They're my favorite. Other than Mel. Like, I love Mel. Mel's like my fave, like my wife. But I love them. Okay. Lulu. Let's go back to you. The bakery is quiet. It's the one day of the week that Lulu closes shop. It's kind of exciting to have the place to yourself. Lulu mentioned something about needing your help with a recipe. You push in the front door and call out her name. Samar, I'm in the back. Morning. How's it going? I'm so glad you're here. I have a problem with this recipe. Hold on. Why are you here on your day off? We talked about this. Day off? No. This is my research day, silly. When I figure out new recipes for the other days, you know? Okay. Jeez. Okay, well, what is it? I can't make this bread because the main ingredient is bugs. I'm sorry, what? Bugs, Samar, it's bugs! They want me to put bugs in it and I won't! I refuse to give my customers bugs! Where in the recipe does it list bugs? Right here! She points to a list item that reads yeast. You think this is a bit? It has to be a bit. This has to be a bit. No, yeast is bugs! Yeast is not bugs? It's a bunch of little bugs! Lulu, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. It's not bugs. It's a type of bacteria that's used in so many things. You have made things with yeast before. Manikish are made with yeast. That's your main seller. No, Samar, I've never made anything with yeast before. I specifically avoid it on account of the bugs. It's not bug. Okay. Let me see your manouche recipe. Please. Alright. You're gonna be embarrassed when it doesn't show bugs on it, but sure. Lulu clambers onto the countertop, rummaging in one of the top cupboards. She pulls out a large plastic container and brings it down. Upon opening, it's full of handwritten recipe cards. She starts digging around for the Manouche card. These are all for my grandmother, Teta Malak. We take baking very seriously in our family, you know. Ah, here it is. Monakish. Okay, let me see. Yeast isn't listed at all? But I swear you need it for this and all the other breads you make. How is this possible? Wait, what the heck is magic fizzy sprinkles? What does she mean by that? Hello, nobody. How are you? I'm doing well. I hope you are doing well as well. I didn't change my category, but we're playing Spirit Swap. Hold on one second. Let me just change this. I think I have like maybe a 30% success rate on actually switching my stuff. Low. There we go. There it is. Okay. So anyway, back to this. I hope you're having a good Friday, though. What the heck is magic fizzy sprinkles? What does she mean by this? Oh, that's what we call these. She pulls a plastic container off the shelf. It's labeled with just little drawn cutesy stars. She opens it in front of you. It's yeast. It's yeast. Lulu, this is yeast. Lulu gasp. I've been using bugs this whole time. It's not bugs. My Tita lied to me. My whole life is a lie. She drops her head on the counter with a concerning thump. You pat her gently, unsure of her current emotional state. Ginger looks at you, eyes deep with some otherworldly knowing. Ginger gives your shoulder a pat before going back to work. The rest of the day, you find yourself in the extremely specific situation of explaining to a professional baker and bakery owner what yeast is and what it actually does. She still calls it bugs. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's so funny. Okay, I think we're about to end Lulu. And it's voiced. Yeah. So let me move myself back over. Because I moved myself out of the way for the match 3, but it's time to move myself back over. Okay. Let's do it. And this one's voiced, so I get to save my voice, mostly. You head over to Lulu's Bakery, hell-bent on making her relax today. There's a closed sign in the cafe window, but you knock anyway. Although skating with her has been fun, the orders are her main stressor. So, you've decided to help her out. She still owes you that date anyway. You're taking matters into your own hands.
Lulu, I'm here. Coming.
You hear a muffled "coming" from somewhere deep inside the bakery, soon followed by footsteps getting closer.
Just be cool. It's just a bake date. Bake and date.
Take and bake. Date and bake. That's it. Lulu opens the door and leads you into the bakery, and you're relieved to see the kitchen is significantly cleaner than before. Ginger is only whisking one bowl of frosting at a relaxed pace, and you don't smell anything burning.
I brought snacks and shows to keep us energized while we catch up on orders.
Me too. I too want cake now. Wait a second, Casanova. If you're going to be baking, should you have bought snacks?
Thank you, Summer. They're sweet. Just like you.
I love them.
Aw, did Iskander tell you to say that? No, I came up with it on my own.
I believe you, Samar. Lulu laughs as she ushers you in.
Thank you. You are a peach. With the cafe closed, I should be able to catch up on all of my orders without overdoing it.
Good.
You didn't have to come here and help me, you know.
Yes, we did.
but I want to. I enjoy helping you, Lulu.
Lulu gives you a big hug, and you press a small kiss on her horn.
Summer, thank you so much. I really didn't know how I was going to handle everything. But now, I feel like I'm getting back into my baking groove.
Good.
Now, let's get to work.
You and Lulu gather ingredients for the remaining orders, and you measure them out while she preheats the oven and prepares the
Can you
pans.
pass me the butter?
Sure.
Once the pans are buttered, Lulu starts to blend the ingredients together. It's amazing how focused she gets, turning carefully measured ingredients into delectable desserts. You give Lulu a quick smooch on the cheek while she mixes, and she blushes while giggling. It's honestly adorable, and one of the reasons you like her so much.
Summer, we'll never finish the batter if you keep distracting me.
We could take a break.
I love
It's only
them.
been an hour.
But doesn't the mamuldo need to, rise or something?
Tell me you're not a baker without telling me you're not a baker.
That's bread, Summer. But I guess it won't kill us to take a break. We can have some snacks and watch something. What did you bring?
Well, I brought the new season of Top Hat Vampire. And
Right.
there's a new show called SK1.
They're
which is a
so
competitive baking
cute.
show about bakers who have to cook in a shark tank.
Yo!
Oh, I need to catch up on Top Hat Vampire. Let's watch that.
Lulu takes you by the hand and leads you upstairs to her hangout room. It's predictably all shades of pink, with comfortable floor cushions and bean bags scattered around a cozy central area. The shelves are all occupied by various potted plants, arts of bunnies, knee pads, and multiple volumes of Skating and Dating 101. You didn't realize she read anything unrelated to baking, or is this a new development?
Let me set up everything. Just sit back and get comfortable.
She excuses herself to fiddle with some vine-covered cables near a wall, and you realize she's booting up a projector.
Wow, girly! I didn't realize you had a whole private theater up here.
I went a little overboard when I was furnishing my break room. I wanted to make it so cozy I'd want to take breaks from work, but up until now, I haven't had much chance to use it.
It's beautiful in here. Let me get the light.
As soon as you flip the switch, you notice fairy lights strewn all over the room, glowing faintly in different colors. I want this room. Lulu finishes setting up and flops down on a pile of cushions where you promptly join her. You cozy up against each other and start Top Hat Vampire. She timidly rests her head against your chest, snuggling closer. You can feel her breath against your neck as she looks up at you expectantly. Her hand creeps up to cradle your neck. You grab her wrists and gently pull her onto you and into a deep kiss. It's clumsy at first, but soon enough fumbling turns into hunger. She even tastes sweet. You let the intoxicating smell of her, strawberries and cream, envelop you and decide this is also a good way to help her relax. To help you both relax, really. They're lesbians, Harold. You grew closer to Lulu. You two are inseparable, and we've completed Lulu's route now. Good for us. Okay, now that we have love, we must expand our friendship. So let's get Canon to hang out with us. So we finished Mo. Oh my god. We finished Mo. We finished the polycule. We finished Lulu. I'm hoping to finish Canon. And then, with the time we have left, we might be able to do one more. So you guys decide if you want Leon, Ketsi, Iskandar, or Pookie. You up? Lol. I am roughly half a kilometer, 1640.42 feet, above the forest. I would consider that to be up, so Yes? Is there something you need from here? Did you know that from the top of your head? So smart. Genius. But also, no, I was just checking up on you. My vibes are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. These are the vibes of a constantly tired, neurospicy person. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Constantly tired, neurospicy, like 30 plus tax doing person, really. Making sure you're doing okay and all. But then, why did you not request about my general well-being initially? What did the height of my... Oh! I see. It must be similar to when I speak with Ishk and Pookie, when the actual current vertical placement of my being is not what you were currently inquiring about. A colloquial turn of phrase. I knew that. I'm just so used to trying to also figure out the things that Ish and Pookie say. I think I got in my head a little bit. That's okay, it happens to all of us. But also, I'm still impressed that you knew what half a kilometer was in feet. And that you were that high up in the first place. So, I guess you're asking if I'm awake. I am, but it's 3:17 in the afternoon. Why would I be asleep? I mean... Okay, so it's kind of a joke, but I feel like it'd be a bit weird and long to explain over text. Remind me to tell you more later, LMAO. Yes, apologies. I missed the reference. It's okay, Cannon. I love you. Heart. Let's hang out. Cool. Oh, do we not have multiple 3 stars with you? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Spending time around Cannon's relaxing energy makes it hard to feel anything other than chill. It's a nice break from the hustle of the day, for sure. But how much do you know about them, really? It's not every day someone encounters an angel. Well, technically. You do see Cannon quite often now. But that's besides the point. So today, you've journeyed to their favorite clearing in the park with a mission in mind. Get to know Cannon. You find them preoccupied with some spirit swapping again, gently combining spirits together and making them disappear with a serene smile. Hey, Cannon, can I help? Samar, welcome. Shall we run it back, my bro? Still not over me beating you, huh? Your attempts to goad me are always delightful. I shan't hold back too much this time. Come at me, bro. Yeah, okay. He's so good at this, but I can win. Because I'm good too. I can win. Probably. Yeah, we're doing it. Perfect. Then if I... No! I did the wrong one. Okay. So if I do this... Yeah, if I do this... And then... If I do this, that'll work, actually. Let's do that. Nice. Okay. Now we just gotta win 2 more times. Okay. You're doing very well. Thank you. I'm on easy mode. That's why I'm doing well. And you know, I'll say it very, not happily. What's the word? Like, I'm doing this and it's good because I'm good. I'll say it with my full chest. That's what I'm really trying to get at. If I do this. If I do this. If I do that. Oh, hey! Like 90% of the time, I do not see my, oh no. Oh no. 90% of the time, I don't see my matches. They just kind of happen to me. There we go. Okay. Last one. Like, sometimes I'll be like, hey, get out of the way, I'm trying to see what's going on. And then I'll accidentally have match. Fuck. Or sometimes I'll go to match and then completely miss it. That happens to me more often than I would like to admit. Let's do that one. Let's do this one. Cool. Now if we do this, and we take that out. No! Okay. Yep, that's fine. Let's do that. No, let's do that. Yeah, now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Ow. Haven't cemented your superiority over a heavily nerfed angel again. You smile triumphantly. As the victor, may I request your company on a nice walk in the woods as my reward, dear Barreau? Oh, oops, wrong button. It would be my pleasure. I keep hitting the wrong button. Their steps make no sound when they walk alongside you. They probably never do, but you only notice it now, when your steps crunch leaves and twigs on the forest floor. No matter how many times we walk this forest, parts of it always feel new to me. Just yesterday, these trees were completely different colors. I like that about you, Kenon. You always have such a calm perspective on the world. It feels like you just see the world differently somehow. Well, that's partially because I do. You stop for a second, eyeing him suspiciously. You trying to say something, Kenon? Oh, no, I would never. They instantly start to get flustered, guilt flying across their face. Your perspective is wonderful, Samar. You bring happiness to people's days, and you value opportunities to make the world better. I very much appreciate those qualities about you. You bring your posture down, relaxing with a smile. Good. I thought I'd have to remind you who's the swapping boss around here. Kenon calms himself, his fluttering wings slowing to a stop. I meant what I was saying quite literally. I don't see the world the same way you do, Samar. It's my angelic nature. Could we talk about that, actually? It's okay if you're uncomfortable, but I've never met another angel. And you don't talk about it much, so... Nobody's really asked, save Ketsi. But I'm happy to tell you what I can. His face twists almost imperceptibly, like he's trying to solve an immensely complicated puzzle. The spirit realm is quite unlike Damask. The energy that comprises the realm resonates at a different frequency than this one, which distorts the perception and cognition of not just the inhabitants of the realm, but also the style of existence that matter on that plane takes. Kenon, I'm listening, and I get it, but I don't get it. Exactly, you get it. He breaks out into a giant grin, folding you into a hug with both his arms and wings. Wait, Then something strange happens. For a blink of a second, the world turns inside down? Upside out? Everything is and isn't. You taste music? There's nothing. There's everything. There's the forest. You're back. And Kenon is looking down at you, the most restrained, oh no, did that just happen? Face you've ever seen plastered on him. Oh no, did that just happen? Sounds tumble out of your mouth like shiny pebbles. Pretty and strange. Kenon gasps with delight. Huh? It did. Okay, just a second. Before you know it, Kenon's wings fold over you again. This time, not even a blink passes, and you feel you've both gone and returned to... somewhere. Oh my goodness, Samar, are you okay? Kenon shuts his eyes as if rebooting his own computer. He takes a deep breath, one that seems to take the whole world in. When he exhales and opens his eyes, his calm, quiet demeanor emerges as if it never left. Are you okay, Samar? You open your mouth and start to talk, afraid of what may or may not come out. Thankfully, it's just regular words. Absolutely, I'm fine. What just happened? I may have, in my excitement, temporarily destabilized the bonding structure that holds the physical world together around you. Does that mean I was in the spirit realm? Kenan laughs heartily, looking down at the ground sheepishly. No, definitely not. For a physical being to exist in the spirit realm breaks laws of space and time in potentially dangerous ways. But... excuse me. There we go. Imagine I tore a tiny hole in a sheet of paper and you got to look through it at something very, very, very far away. That faraway thing was, in a way, the spirit realm. And it's a part of why I'm always so composed when I am here. I thought that the calm, cool, collected was your angelic nature, that all angels were like that. Your mirth is infectious. Kenan brushes up their wings like a bird resisting the urge to take flight. Not quite, but it tickles me that you thought so. Adorable. But there's quite a bit I have to do in order to keep reality from tearing itself apart on a constant basis. Hence, I am me. But isn't... And before you say it, it is not painful or a struggle. I like me, and I am this way because it is how I resonate with this realm. I've learned this over a long, long time. As they look at you, that smile slips back onto their lips. But I'm glad you got to see that moment. And to see more of me too. So am I, Kenan. You return the smile, leaning against them and letting them hold your weight. So, can we go again? Absolutely not. Aw, come on! The two of you laugh and talk the rest of the night away, sharing a moment that you have no idea how to describe, but that you know was incredibly special. Wow, that still wasn't enough for the next one. Alright. Let's chat again. Hi. Samar, I was just thinking of you. I have a question I hoped you could help me with. Of course. Well, I've been making plans for Mozzarella Tuesday. Of course, I would like to invite all of our friends to attend. But I am concerned that bringing Mo and Ishq together could make things uncomfortable. Back with Nuggies. Welcome back. Yeah, they're both deaf going through it. Ish did only 7 sets of bench press today. And one of Mo's brews did almost explode the other day. Of course, she could have just been messing with me. But I agree, they're both still navigating post-breakup life right now. That's why I'm concerned. Well, I'd say just check in with them. Like, individually. They'll tell you where they're at. Yes, that's true. Asking them directly would probably be best. I just didn't want to bring up something awkward. It could be awkward, yeah. But asking can also show you care. Heart. I suppose you're right. Time to go have uncomfortable conversations. Yeah, good luck. Let's hang out. Okay, cool. No. We probably have time to hang out before the ads come. So let's do it. You've been excited to spend the whole day with Kenan for a while, and today didn't disappoint. Hi, Stare! How are you? How are you doing? Happy Friday! I hope everything's well. You enjoyed a delicious breakfast, cheered Pookie on at the skate park in the afternoon, and played games at Ketsy's Cafe in the evening. A stroll through the forest was a perfect way to round out the day. You told stories throughout the walk, Cannon mostly remaining quiet, but still paying full attention. Sometimes, they would have moments of their own. Just imagine if Shag Heaven endorsed mozzarella sticks. But you two mostly just enjoyed your balance. As the two of you walk back to the park entrance so you can head home, Cannon stopped suddenly. You're feeling surprisingly well. That's good, Stare. I'm happy to hear it. I'm glad that it seems to be relatively painless in terms of... I mean, you probably still have some pain, but like, you know, no real like issues. So that's good. Hey, you okay, Cannon? Yes, I am. Are you? They seem kinda tense. What do they have to be nervous about? Yeah, I'm good. Great, but it seems like you have something on your mind. That is true, Samar. Are we okay? Is this okay? You can't help but show a look of confusion. What do you mean? Today was great. This is great. But is it great enough? Should it be more great? They turn away from you, deep in thought, like they're searching for something you can't see. You can't begin to guess what they're alluding to. But it makes you tense. Yeah, to be honest, it hurts way less than the last time you had something like this done. That's good. That's good. Also, you kind of slept like a papyrus for a couple of days. Listen, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good. You need your rest, you know? What do you mean? Perhaps I'm putting the cart before the horse. No, it's... Wait, you got that one right. I am very focused right now. A wisp of lightness crosses through his voice, but you can tell he's also nervous, or sad. You walk over and stand next to him, the sunlight shining brightly through the sparse canopy overhead. Cannon, you're acting like something's wrong. Talk to me? I've been thinking about what it means to be a partner, and if that's something I can be to you. You're not making any sense, Cannon. Today's been a wonderful day. What would make you feel that? Oh, the opposite. I see, I see, I see. As if summoned, a flicker of effervescent gold flashes over Cannon's wings. They turn around and face you fully, eyes almost shining in the sunlight. I want to be clear. I like who I am. And when I told you that I did not want to engage in some of the ways that others do, I meant that. But it does not mean I don't care from you. Far from it. Oh! The confidence in their statement starts to increase, a slow, subtle strength coming from the heart. We have shared some wonderful times, Samar. But what should we do? What does this feel like to you? It feels like a partnership to me. You take one of their hands in yours, sharing a special warmth. You're special to me, Cannon. Like, more special than Shag Vision. Cannon scoffs. No, I mean it! I believe you, and you are more special to me than... Don't you say things you don't mean. Mozzarella sticks. You gasp, pantomiming a fainting spell. How could you? I'm gonna go tell Mr. Michael E. Mozzarella, Chief of Mozzarella Stick Co. Incorporated, right now. Cannon's calm, collected smile returns, giving you a world of comfort. I think we will have to have more specific discussions on what this means for us. Being an angel and all, I don't have much experience to draw on. I think that's just fine. We can determine what's right for us, so long as we stay honest and keep talking things out. Say more, then? Exactly. Well, for what it's worth, this feels like a partnership to me too. Cannon takes your other hand and holds it in theirs, inhaling through the nose to take a peaceful breath. You swear you can feel the whole forest relax, an unseen tension drifting off into the bright sky. The sun is bright and brilliant, and their hands are warm and soft. Today is a good day. Perfect timing. I just started getting my, like, you have ads coming soon bit. So, we'll take an ad break, but first I just want to do a quick poll that'll run during the ad break. I'm just trying to decide because we have time to do like one more person, probably fully. So let me just manage poll. Okay. Who to romance? So we've got Leon. This is Leon. We've done Mel, we've done Mo, we've done the Polycule. We've got Ketsi. We've got Ishkandar. The himbo. And then we've got Pookie. So let me just put their their stuff next to them, like what their vibe is. So that way, just in case you don't remember. Hello? Okay. And I'll make that like a 5-minute poll. There we go. Okay. So we'll let that go while the ads are going. And I'm actually just gonna go start walking away now. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna stretch. Make sure you do the same. Get some water, stretch, take a bio break, get some food, get a snacky. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. Get some nuggies. Nobody has nuggies. Nobody knows. I think... Alex, did you also have your nuggies already? So, yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Have a Gouda ad break. I almost hit the offline button. You had nuggies too? I have mozzarella sticks. So I'm out. I'm no longer part of the Nuggies crew, but I'm part of the fried foods crew today. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. I hope you had a good ad breaky. Let's switch back to our games. It looks like... Yeah, Ketsi won. Okay. So we'll go to Ketsi after we finish Canon's voiced event, and we'll end with her tonight. So, I have to go back into the game. There we go. Alright, so let's finish up Canon. You said himbo, but you did not vote himbo. It's okay, I understand. Sometimes you have a love, but you're like, ah, but I need to see this one. A note taped to your door this morning confirmed it. Today is the first official Mozzarella Tuesday. You did try to tell Canon that picking another day was still an option, but they refused. They said the time for tacos was over. Tacos were, in fact, trifling. They asked you to come a little early to the park to help set up. The path to the glade is muscle memory at this point. With fresh-made knafe in hand, you spot Canon waiting in the clearing on top of the hill. A gentle herd of deer with them, like usual.
Cannon, I brought knafe for dessert. You're going to love it. It's basically what would happen if mozzarella sticks were breaded in semolina and drenched in syrup.
Hi, Not Dan. How are you?
I am all mouths, Samar.
All mouths. Not Dan. We finished Lulu earlier.
It's nice to get to do
She's
something
so
for
cute.
you for once.
There's not a whole lot of work to do. You toss a large blanket open on the grass. Cannon grabs plates and other supplies, spreading them around the throw for seating.
Would you be willing to choose some music for the gathering, Samar?
No problem.
Yeah! It was perfect. She's so cute. You go over to the radio and flip on the tuner. 5-4 is all you hear before you slide the volume to 0. Looking around for Dan's happy spirits. Definitely gonna have to bring that up in therapy.
Perhaps another station would be best.
Grinning, you scan through the dial until you find some instrumental, relaxing tunes with hip-hop vibes. Nice and relaxed, you think. Just like Canon style. He looks over and gives a thumbs up. It feels awkward somehow, as if you could give a formal thumbs up. You return the gesture.
We just have to wait for our friends to arrive.
Yeah. Soon enough, the rest of the crew arrives with snacks and stories. Ish takes the opportunity to use the drink coolers as weights, bench pressing the case easily.
You know I gotta stay flexy at all times, especially if I'm gonna down some mott sticks.
Look, stare! Ish came just for you. In no time, Ketsi's got her head buried in a research guide, while her familiars chase around each other around the grass. There we go. Mo and Pookie are laughing about something or other. Lulu and Leon are talking tattoos off to the side. Wait, where's Canon? You look over and see Canon calmly sitting on the picnic blanket, watching all the commotion. They're sitting in front of a place setting like they want to eat, but it's a little hectic right now.
Hey!
But before you finish the sentence, a smooth bell chimes and a range of sunset colors shimmer overhead like sparkling lights.
Excuse me, everyone.
You look over, and Canon has their head down, eyes closed. Bringing their head up, they open their wings and arms to gesture to the place settings.
Thank you for assisting me in honoring the first of a tradition, Mozzarella Tuesday.
I love them so much.
You know, couldn't you have gone with Mozzarella Monday? It's catchier.
I hadn't considered this.
Canon looks slightly uncomfortable for a second.
Perhaps next time it would be wise to move it to Monday to assist in the alliterative artistry.
He stops and looks around the group. You can see conflicting thoughts flicker on his face.
Actually, though it may be catchier, I prefer Mozzarella Tuesday. It is simply what I like.
Guys, look at this shit. Character development. Canon says, finally, Even though everyone else would love this, I am taking what I love into account. I'm not pushing myself aside for my friends, even though I love them. I love my friends. But this is what I prefer.
That works. And it leaves Monday open for Molokhia.
Nice. Everyone smiles and agrees. And you make eye contact with Canon for one quick second. They prioritize themselves! We all love this. You grin and see the faintest hint of a smile.
Let us grub? Yes.
Grub.
Grub.
Nah, Canon, you don't get your war on tacos. I'm sorry, I'm on Canon's side. I'm sorry. I like tacos too. I just don't like them as much as I love mozzarella sticks. Impressed, the crew gathers on the giant blanket as Canon reaches into a nearby picnic basket. Okay, but also I have to say, both of these would lose to Tofu Tuesday, so that's where I am on the fight. Out from the basket, they pull boxes of piping hot, fresh mozzarella sticks. Were they there the whole time? Everyone passes around the various food and drinks, then chows down on stretchy cheese, complete with a variety of dipping sauces. After a little relaxing, one by one, all your friends head out, leaving you and Canon on the top of the hill.
This was a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you, Samar.
Aw, shucks. I didn't do that much. You put all this together, and we got the chance to share in some of your happiness.
Eldrick Matza Warmer.
Yes, but I might have never ventured to bring people together in this manner without you. You helped me find space to value what I want and what brings me comfort.
Tofu Tuesday is at least alliterative, but consider Tofu Thursday. But where's the pizzazz? But where's the sexiness, you know? It's sexy for tofu to fight against tacos.
And now, what would bring me comfort would be to give you this.
Oh? They reach over and place a small white object in your hand. Cute! A deer figure. You look at the figure, a translucent figurine of a deer like the ones here at the park. Inside are a number of tiny glowing charms shaped like animals. 5 flowers, 4 diamonds, and 5 slimes.
Shannon, this is beautiful.
You know tofu can go in tacos. Yeah, but it's funny. It's true, but it's funny. Fighting against tacos is never sexy. You know, you could have a tofu taco Tuesday. I mean, yeah, but then I'm just like really limiting the tofu, you know? Like if it's Tofu Tuesday, I could have tofu with rice. I could have tofu and pasta. I could have tofu and curry. But if it's a Tofu Taco Tuesday, I can only have it in a taco. It's sad. I can't limit my tofu like this. I love tofu too much.
And it is a reminder of our time swapping spirits here for the first time. That song may be bussin', but it still makes me concerned about helping more wayward spirits.
You just want tofu steak? Ooh, tofu steak do be good.
But for now, if you would be comfortable with it, I would like to hold your hand and watch the sky.
I would be very comfortable with that.
Hey Stare, what does puff tofu mean? Genuinely. I've never heard that term. So I need a little help with visualizing it. I can also look it up. You take Canon's hand, and that cascading feeling washes over you again. An otherworldly energy that flows from the tips of their fingers into the back of your hand, running through your body with the relaxing cadence of a babbling stream in the wilderness. You tighten your grip slightly, and they pull you closer to them, wrapping a single wing around your body. Suddenly, peacefully, the sky changes from day to night to day again. A flow of time as you watch the constellations across the sky. It's a beautiful experience like nothing you've ever seen. When they unwrap their wing from you, you're back in the present. Only seconds passed. He doesn't even seem to have noticed. Is that what life is like for Canon? You could ask, but instead you sit on the grass and watch the sun melt away into night, contemplating existence. Okay, so what I love about this game is they say, okay, well, you can have you can have all these relationships. Some aren't gonna pan out. Some you're gonna break up. Some, it's gonna be great. Some, it's gonna get real spicy. Some, now you're in an asexual relationship and you love it. And I love it. I love the diversity of different relationships they present in this game. It's fun. So, puff tofu is this thing you found at the Chinese grocery store, like big fluffy cubes of cooked tofu. You don't know how it becomes fluffy. Let me look up like puff tofu. Let's look at images. Are they like fried? Like when you buy them, are they like crispy, like fried? Because it looks like some people make tofu puffs like... Okay, I get... Yeah, cornstarch, but how is it getting fluffy before that? What are you doing? Are you like shredding it and putting it back together? Let's see. How to make puff tofu. Remove the tofu from the packaging. Squeeze out the extra moisture. Cut them into cubes. Yep, deep fry the tofu pieces. So it could be the deep fry. Yeah, probably the deep fry, actually. Interesting. I love how I found this recipe on Reddit and a lot of people are like, I always assumed there was some sort of wizardry. I can't wait to try this. Oh. Okay, the difference is fresh tofu, which is different from factory sealed tofu, like the tofu that you can usually find in the supermarket. I'm learning a lot today about tofu, thank you. Okay, Ketsi, it's time to hang out. We're not gonna be able to see what we last did with Ketsi, but we hung out in the library, I think. Or the land cafe. I'm trying to think about what happened. I can't remember. So it's to do with where they are in the fermentation process and such. I guess? Well, okay, actually, I don't know the difference between fresh tofu and factory sealed tofu. Because maybe... the texture's just completely different, it seems. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Alright. You stroll into the land cafe, flinging open the doors with a smile on your face. The sun's shining and... Wait, where's Ketsi? Looking over at a usual table, you see it empty. Scanning the area, finally you spot them walking laps around the edge of the cafe. It's a quick walk, their heads hung down low, they must be deep in thought. You could wave, but they probably wouldn't notice you. Walking over, you try to give a heads up before you get too close, just to be considerate. Ketsi, hey! Her head snaps up, looking over at you as if you knocked her out of a deep sleep. Oh, Samar! Hey, I didn't see you were coming by. It's good to see you. I can't do Kedsi's accent, and I'm not going to try. Didn't know I was coming over. I thought we messaged about me stopping by. Oh, did we? You're right. We did. Keds, you good? You seem off. I'm doing alright. I'm just trying to solve for a strange side effect a friend is encountering with her familiars. I actually think solving it could be tied to the Fernal Manipulator that... You're relatively sure that she's still speaking words? But there are two problems. One, you don't speak this level of nerd, and two, she seems exhausted. You turn around and look at her desk. There's a mountain of paper and vine wires and mess. Well, more than usual. But something's really off if you could just put your finger on it. Hey, are you sure you're quite alright? You just trailed off a bit there. Yep, I'm fine. I just need to focus. There's too much to take care of and it needs to get done now. She turns out of her pacing, brushing past you to follow back across the cafe to her desk. You follow behind. I think maybe you need a little rest, Ketsi. You're acting weird, and honestly, you just seem kind of beat. I mean, I might be a little tired, but it's nothing I can't handle. Besides, I swear I'm this close to finalizing my presentation on creating mods for aquatic familiars. It just needs a few more touches. They look at you, widening their eyes like they're excited for a new gadget. See? Totally fine. Wait, is the side effect issue the same as the presentation thingy? Nope. And I have to have them both submitted by tomorrow morning, so it's probably an all-nighter, but that can wait. Wait. Yes, you messaged and said you wanted to hang out, and I obviously want to do that. So, what do you want to do? She smiles, and her eyes start to close right in front of you. You're about to say something, but that's when you notice how empty her shoulder is. Keds, where's the trio? What do you mean? They're right. Oh, wait. Where are they? I swear they were right on my shoulder. Yeah, this is totally unlike her. Those three are like a third arm to her. You've never seen them leave her side. How could she not notice? Eenie, meenie, miney. What in the systems happened to you three? Well, I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Oh, I'm not worried. They wouldn't go too far. I'm just confused as how long they've been gone. Perhaps they're running a new hide-and-seek routine. Did you give them a new hide-and-seek routine? I mean, I had to give them some updates. I don't want them to get bored. She's a clone. You can feel your brow furrowing in confusion without even trying. And when did you install that? Just a few hours ago. I was reading a forum post about... Okay, well, we gotta slow you down. You are entirely doing too much right now. I'm not even that tired, Samar. I'm just a little spacey. I can keep going for a bit longer. Oh, really? Then please explain that to me. You point in front of you. Where at Kedsi's desk, you see the three of them. Eenie, meenie, and miney. Heads poking out from under a stack of scattered paper. They're fast asleep. Oh. Oh, wow. At least they were easy to find, right? I mean, yes, but also you may be right. You don't say. You know familiars match our internal states. But with these three, it's a little more so. Since the three of them share a connection with me, they have to split the energy they receive from our bond. They're more vulnerable to fluctuations, especially when I run low. And they look real low. They turn to you, shooting a sharp glance. Hey, watch it. The scold softens as they sit down at the desk. Okay, hold on. I read through it, so I didn't see the grammar. I see, I see. Yeah. The scold softens as they sit down at the desk. You're likely right, though, Samar. Sometimes I get so caught up in my work that I forget to take care of myself. Yeah, familiars. If I'm really focused, it usually takes one of them nibbling on my finger to remind me to eat. I don't doubt that at all. Look, it'd be great to hang out, but you've got a lot going on and you've got to take care of yourself. Maybe let's close up work for a bit, get some grub, then you could take a nap. That's probably a good plan. I can come back and finish after, and once I wrap up, all four of us are powering down for a bit. She picks up the squirrels and gently tucks them into her hoodie pocket. Thanks for the wake-up call, Samar. My cats remind me to eat by shouting at me. I love that. I now understand why some people hate Digimon's camel hump naming system. Like Mega Garurumon or Mega Wearmon. Yeah. It gets kind of silly because they just keep adding on words. No problem, Ketsi. The two of you head out the door to grab some manakish and cold pineapple juice. It would be a crime not to enjoy this sunny day. They somehow stay awake long enough to eat, and you insist on walking them home to make sure they get rest. Once you're sure they're tucked in, you high-five Froggle quietly and leave Ketsi to her nap. Black War Greymon, yeah. You grew closer. And now it's time to become something with Ketsi. I don't know what. We'll find out.
Cats! I'm back, and I got you your favorite delicious data.
Samar, just the person I wanted to see. Hand it over.
You hand Ketsi the Z-book, beaming with pride. They snatch it and hook it up to their workstation, almost immediately lost in the results of your research. Oops! Fuck! Hold on! Stop!
Sort of like
Fuck!
I think you used to be.
Fuck! Oh, what I hate about... Oh, that's so far. That's so far. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. If I'm not careful with my controller, it's incredibly sensitive to the skip feature. Okay. I don't know what to do. Maybe I can close the game? I think if I close it and reopen it, it might be okay. So give me a sec. Let me just switch to my just chatting for a second. Let's see if we can get this back. Because that was rough. Okay. Steam, play. Why do I have a notification here? Oh! It's cat pictures. They're so cute. Okay. So now let's see. Where did I leave you? If I head out... Okay, perfect. Let's switch back over. So we're right where we need to be. So let's try this again.
I'm back. And
We did that.
Just
We
hand
did
it
that.
over.
I'm gonna move my controller just onto the table so I don't hit the skip. Yep, we read that.
Very interesting.
They start muttering to themselves in a way you're very familiar with now.
Wow. I had no idea it would be like that near Poopy Skate Park. Might have to go check it out myself. The water be helping the aquatic plants output more magic particles into the air. Wait, why would this other spot have such a spike? Much to think about. Very interesting data you collected for me. Thanks, Samar.
You got it.
You got it.
This data is heartening. I was starting to give up on the idea of wireless magic altogether, to be honest. I've been worried. Well, not really worried.
Mm-hmm.
Scared?
No, not that.
Anxious?
Sounds like a little anxious.
Yeah, I guess that's it. But I just don't feel like things have been working that well lately.
Oh.
I feel like that what I'm doing isn't good enough.
No.
Good enough? Good enough for who?
Me, the entire world. This wireless technology has been something I've been working on since I cast my first spell. After I got recognition for my familiar Z-Tech, people started to pay attention to my research. I just can't figure it out. And now that things feel like they might be moving forward again, the pressure is immense.
Mm.
Oh, sweetie.
I guess I don't know what to do if I fail. I don't even know what to do if I succeed. That's somehow even more daunting.
Hmm.
This project has already taken so much out of me. I don't know if I can do anything more than this.
Ketzy, you've already made a lot of really cool things. Things that people all over use every day, including me.
Yeah.
And even if this didn't work out, that wouldn't take any of that back, you know? Sometimes you can work really hard on something, and it can turn out just okay. Or it can turn out horrible. Or it can turn out perfect. No matter the outcome, the effort you've put in, and all the things you learn when you're out here trailblazing are real net gain.
Really?
Yes.
Duh. Things don't always turn out the way you want them to, and that's okay. You said you've been working on this for years. Isn't inventing all about trial and error? Stumbling onto the unexpected and making the best out of it? Anyways, be nicer to yourself. You are the Kedzi. You're one of a kind.
I love them together. They're cute. Ketsy chuckled weakly.
You have a point. You're always so nice to me. I mean, I know that's what friends are supposed to do, but you're like...
Mm-hmm. You're like...
Never mind, actually.
Ah!
No, now you have to tell me.
You have to!
I guess sort of like a partner?
Oop. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in. A partner, huh? Ah, I hit my elbow and it really hurt. Ooh. Ah, okay. I'm good. I'm
Sort
better.
of like how me and Pookie used to be.
Whoa. You and Pookie used to date?
Yo.
I had no idea. Spill.
Come on, give the deets. Yeah, the elbow. I hit this guy at least once a week.
It was only for a month or something. We decided we were better off as friends, though. If I'm being honest, the part I miss the most is having someone to skate with. Doing it alone is 69% less enjoyable.
69%, huh?
Nice. If
Nice.
that's the case, do you want to go skating with me? I know I'm no expert like you or Pookie, but I think I can swing it.
I would love to.
Hey!
Is this a date? I'm not the best at detecting subtext.
Yes, it's a date.
It's okay. Only cowards use subtext anyways. Well, do you want it to be a date? It's okay if you don't. We can totally be.
It's a date.
Oh,
I still have to do more work, but let's make it happen real soon, okay?
okay.
Don't worry. I won't let you forget it.
Let's go. We have a date. You promised to make plans very soon and head out. You grew closer to Ketsi. Feelings have been caught. Let's go. We got the butterflies. You've been at the Lawn Cafe. Why do I keep saying it? You've been at the Land Cafe. You know why? You know why? Danmei. Lan Wanji. Anyway, you've been at the Land Cafe for an hour now, passing some time on a nearby couch as Ketsi finishes up a Familiars mod. You were hoping to race some zooming carts together, but at this rate, you'll be zooming a bit before Ketsi notices. It might be kind of awkward, but you can feel yourself getting a little angry. Better to say something than to let it fester. Hey Kets, you about done over there? There's a racetrack and a second place trophy calling your name. Give me like 10 more minutes. I'm just finishing up. There's that phrase again. Hey, you know that I really appreciate that drive of yours, right? Yep, and I'm glad you feel that way. Now if I just put this over here. But, you know that you've been finishing up for like, not a short amount of time. But I'm just about done. Give me like 8 more minutes. Okay, I'm going to time you. You look over at the clock and mark some time. Something tells you that in 8 minutes. Yep. Looking at the clock again, and Ketsi doesn't seem any closer to clear. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay, it's been 8 minutes. Think you can come over? Call it for the night? You're right, you're right. Okay, I'm just gonna move this bit over here and... Ketsi! Okay, put the computer to sleep. We're all good. Ketsi comes over to you on the couch and snuggles up close. You're not feeling too much like cuddling right now, though. Did you know that there's going to be an entire conference on Familiars color change mods? I'm so excited. I've been trying to experiment with Eni's tail. Right now it's got this shimmer that I think I could turn into a... Hey, I think we need to take a second and talk about not work. Ketsi's face drops slightly, the energy draining from their voice. I think I know what this is going to be about. I mean, I kinda hope so. You laugh a little bit to try and ease the tension, but Ketsi's still pretty consumed. I think I have a bit of a habit of doing this, Samar. I don't mean to get so caught up. One path leads to another, and once I start diving in, everything just gets away from me. Right, I could totally see that. And I've known you for a long time, babe. I wouldn't expect that you'd all of a sudden change your whole persona just because we're also dating now. The time you spend working is important, but my time is important too, and it's even more important when we're together. I mean, you know this isn't just about the zooming carts, right? I know, it's just a little too familiar. Say what now? Pookie. They look down, turning away from you and putting their feet firmly on the floor. You know that Pookie and I were briefly together, and they told me that they felt I was not able to be present enough in our relationship, that they felt we would be better as friends. I appreciated the honesty, and I think they were right. I took some time to think about it. I maybe am still thinking about it. Still thinking about what? The honesty or the relationship? Both, I believe. Oh, I see. Is that okay? Well, I mean, for sure. Relationships are hard, and they can be even harder with friends. I just thought that it was a 1 month no big deal type thing. It was. I mean, in a lot of ways it was. I just feel like it was my fault, I think. Just like you being upset now. I don't want to cause pain in our relationship. I want us to have great times, but I also love my work, and when it gets going, I just lose track of time. Yeah, it's not personal. It's not that I don't respect your time. I really do. Hey, I know that. In my head, I know that. But that doesn't mean it doesn't leave me some salty feelings in the meantime. You reach out to Kedsi's shoulder, one that would usually have a squirrel or three on it. They're over on Kedsi's work desk, looking a little down. Familiars really do mirror how their companions feel, huh? Hey, maybe we can set some ground rules to help us out. Like, if I specifically come over for a date night, you try to keep the wrapping up to a real 10 minutes? That sounds like a reasonable plan to me. So long as we're crystal clear on about what nights are date nights. I prefer when things are spelled out. Oh, I'ma make sure you know. You turn Kedsi towards you, seeing a bit of your own reflection in their lenses. You look happy. And that matches how Kedsi looks too. No guessing needed. You really like her. Oh no, you think you might be Kedsi? Listen. I also see myself in this and I don't like it. You spend the rest of your time playing games and people watching on your favorite couch until it's time to part ways. You can't wait for the next date. You still haven't gotten this gate yet. Hey, a side table! Okay. We've got to get Kedsi to come here anyway, so... let's see. What can I decorate right now? I'm both sides to a degree and I'm okay with it. Wait, the froggy plant is so cute. Yeah, let's do the froggy plant. Let's see. Do we have any? We do have cozy items. We got this alpaca plushie. I don't know who we got it from, but we got it. And we have to put this up from Kenon. Yeah. I think I still like the fridge I have. I still like the Jabron Revolution, the Jance Revolution machine. Yeah. And then the carpet. No, I guess I'm still vibing with this. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's chat. Local genius. Kedsi's job in IT keeps her up to date with the latest gadgets that she modifies to work with magic. What's going on, Kedsi? More keyboard smashing. Huh? You okay over there? It's even worse somehow. Is the land cafe okay? Do you need caffeine? What is happening? Blah, no. Eeny, meeny, and miny are on a rampage. I can't catch them. I guess they're on a rampage over the keyboard. Balls, there they go again. LMAO, run for it, you three! Hey, don't you encourage them. Let's hang out! Okay, perfect. Oops. Wait, let's hang out. Okay. Even though I already had it, I didn't want it to, like, change just in case. Okay, let's hang out! Ketsi's been working hard for the past few days trying to wrap up this wireless magic thing. They've said they feel like they're on the edge of success, and you've offered to take the Z-book a few more days. That said, you're looking to just get some casual hangout time in. Maybe even a little Riverton P Racer versus Mixie 7 action? Those carts won't zoom themselves. When you make your way through the Land Cafe's front door, they hear it open and look over. Springing out of their chair, they run over to you. I just walked out of my room and was bombarded by cats. Cute! Samar, hello, it's good to see you. Hey Kay, good to see you too. So, where is it? Oh! Thank you for bombarding me with cobalts, I appreciate it. Where is what? The Z-book? You collected more data on the way over, right? Oh, nowadays they will. For Mario Kart 8, they added auto steering and acceleration. Yeah, they sure did. Auto steering, auto acceleration, and making sure you can't fall off the track. Well, no. I already collected data between my place and here. And that thing may be small, but it's sure not light. Come on, Samar. Who knows if there could be reading fluctuations, energy transfers, all kind of things. They let out an exasperated sigh. I'm sorry, I just didn't think about it. I'll bring it with me next time, pinky promise. But the weather, everything will be different next time. We'll never know what we could have found out today. What if today was the day? What if that one reading could have helped me understand the missing link? They turn around and walk back to their desk, burying themselves in a wave of numbers. Oh, Kedsey. Hey, I thought this was a social hang. Don't tell me you're hitting the books again. You don't understand. I must figure this out. I've tried your trial and error, and I just keep finding more and more errors. How am I supposed to relax in these conditions? Especially if I've got no new data. Kedsey turns to the unfortunate cafe patron, sitting right behind them with headphones on, their music barely audible to you both. Hey, you've been playing the same song for the past 30 minutes. Please change it already. Oh. That patron is me, actually. The poor soul flinches, but quickly changes the track to something more upbeat, perhaps in an attempt to lighten the mood. You pause, a little taken aback. Their music wasn't really that loud. What has gotten into Kedsey? Kedsey is right on the edge of a meltdown. That's what's happening to Kedsey. Can we get Kedsey somewhere where they feel safe and happy with something they like? Cause bestie, this isn't gonna turn out well. Hey, you're under a lot of pressure, I get that, but maybe we want to cool it a little? I'm glad to help, you're my friend, but it sounds like you're getting mad at me about it, and I don't like that. No, I didn't mean, I just... They stop, start up again, and stop. In the silence, you realize it's not that silent. You finally recognize the track bleeding out of that person's headphones. Shag Vision, circa 2 comebacks ago. You hear a pop and a thunk behind you and recognize the sound immediately. Give me a break. Spirits? What a cherry on top of everything else happening right now. It's okay. It's a great way to get some aggression out. I'll race ya. I love Kedsey. They're so cool. Okay, hold on, bestie, hold on. Hold on. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're good now. Thank you. We're good, girly. I just had to, win. Okay. Yo, hold on! Woo! Okay, that's doing well. That's perfect, actually. Perfect. Yeah, okay. We're doing great. You're doing great, Sweaty. Woo! It's me. I am the Sweaty.
No, sorry.
Okay, perfect. Now we just gotta do it 2 more times.
Fine.
Okay, let's see. You noticed. Don't notice me. Don't perceive me. I'm trying my best. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing great, me. Let's move this over. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's how you do the thing. Hold on. Hold on. What am I supposed to do with this? There we go. Woo. Here. Oh, I didn't have to do anything. Okay. I love her little familiars. They're so cute. Oh, I didn't see that at all. There we go. Here we go, and then we'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. Actually, we can move these both over. Woo! And voila! Much better. You get the last of the spirits back to their home dimension. Take a deep breath and glance at Ketsi. Hopefully swapping got some of that frustrated energy out, and maybe you both can hop back into this conversation in a more productive way. Come on, it's okay. Just say what's on your mind. It doesn't have to be just right. This is important to me. And I want it to be important to you too. It is. You know how long I've heard you talk about wireless magic? Basically the whole time I've known you. But if it's important, how do you not have the Z-book? It could be taking readings everywhere. Because I have other considerations too. Like how much that thing weighs. For real, it weighs a ton. It needs a lot of text to store all the information. I get you, I do, but I thought we were hanging out today, not working. And did you even ask me to bring the Z-book? They look down, a little embarrassed. Well, I just assumed. Don't you make me say it. I know, I just thought that we would be on the same page. We are! Up until you started using that tone with me, then I'm in a whole different book. You grin, trying to cut back a little bit of the tension. She smiles back softly. I am sorry, Samar. I don't always realize how I'm coming across. I never intended to make you feel that way. Sometimes I just get so caught up in my world and concerns, and it can be hard to see my impact. Listen, I know you're excited, and I want to be too. But even though I work a lot, I want to just spend time with my friends too. Yeah, they are not a good match at all. Well, that is fun too, I admit. That's what I like to hear. You both laugh together, lightening the mood. You see Ketsi perk up a bit, and it makes you feel lighter too. Okay, in the future, let's just separate our hangout times clearly from our work times. I'll expect that if we don't explicitly talk about working, then it's not a workspace. I'd really like that. We deserve to have some fun sometimes, even if the big work isn't done. Great. Then it sounds like it's time for zooming carts. She exaggerates her voice like the game's announcer, sending laughs through you both again. You head away from her desk and over to the large TV, where you spend the next while zooming carts. Alright. We have an ad coming soon. So let's just take our ad break now, and then we'll finish up Ketsi before the hour ends. Is that good? Have a good ad break, get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things while we're waiting, because I always forget to do this. Remember, if you want to set your pronouns and you haven't already, you can do that through this. There was something I had to do. I have to fix my chat pronouns. I still have to remember to do that. I wrote it down and it's hard. Anyway, If you want to know how to join the Discord, and here's where you can find me on other socials, and we'll take a little breaky. Stare is making iced tea. Everyone break downstairs door so we can all have iced tea. Hi, Sporadic. We're just about to go into a breaky. So I know that you usually like to lurk before your stream time here, so do a nice lurk and get some food and water and take a bio break. And I'll see you soon. Yeah, I want iced tea too. Stare, make enough for all of us. We're on the way. Okay, welcome back. There's got the jug. We just gotta pour. I think we could do that, right? We could pour out the tea, right? We can make sure not to mess it up, right? Not me. I will immediately drop it. So perhaps I should not be the one to handle the jug first. Let me go like 4th or 5th and we'll probably be good. All right, let's go back to Kedsey. I'm not in the game. Let's go back to Kedsey. Hydrate. Thank you, nobody. I will hydrate right now. When you open the door to the Land Cafe, you find Kedsey in their usual place. But something's off. Their head's not buried in the computer. They're just sitting down at the desk, seeming to stare straight ahead into space. The squirrels, Eeny, Meeny, and Miny, are all standing on her shoulders, seeming to match the pose. It's like they all just short-circuited. Something's not right, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Circle jug. Hey, kids. How's my favorite person today? You make your way from the entrance over to the desk that they've basically marked for themselves at this point. You look at the screen and it's just blank. You just a little overloaded? Spacing out a bit? No response. Hello, Earth to Ketsi. What's going on? It's just gone. 2 weeks worth of work basically evaporated into the air. What? How? That's when you start to notice the smell. Something smoky? But not in the delicious food way. What's that? Did something catch on fire? Not precisely. I was able to conduct another wireless magic experiment. Ketsi's still not looking your way. You've got a sense you know where this story is going, and it's probably not going somewhere good. Oh, no, hon, tell me what happened. I basically tried to run things the way I did back when we ran that was so close. That test that was so close. But then She pauses in the middle of her sentence and goes silent for a good 10 seconds. Am I just not going to do it? Wait, what are you talking about? What if I don't do it? What if I can't figure out how to get this to happen? What if the best years of my research are behind me? Keds, you're like the very definition of a young, brilliant inventor. You've got so many years of great new ideas ahead of you. The data thus far would indicate otherwise. You've never seen her like this before. They're usually so energetic and powered up, but it's like somehow a light just got turned out. It's probably a good idea to just take things a little slowly. Figure out what's going on to support them most. Hey, Ketsi? You seem really deep in it right now. Can you tell me what would help you in this moment? Can you travel to the future and figure out wireless magic and then come back and give me the instructions? I mean, I would if I could. I can't imagine the first thing about time travel, though. Maybe I could just take a quick hop in the spirit realm. I already asked Canon. They said it would be an inappropriate use of transmaterial convergence. Transmateral convergence. There we go. Then they said they thought I was smarterific. Ishk influence is spreading. You giggle a bit, and you expect them to join in. Nothing. Not even a smile. Okay, so we haven't gone through something like this before. Is it okay to touch you right now? Maybe hold your hand? I don't think I'd like that right now, Samar, but thank you for asking. That's totally okay. I like your honesty. Maybe I could just sit here with you? Would that be okay? Yes, that would be okay. I think I would like that. Great! I'll just join you and we can just chill, you know? You sit down next to Ketsi, looking forward in the same direction as them and their squirrels. It's not easy to just wait when you're worried, but you decide to trust her. Time passes. You feel a little restless, but this seems important. So, you just keep waiting with them. You feel something graze across the top of your hand. You look down and see Ketsi's hand, reaching over without turning to face you. Lightly, she wraps her hand around yours, her index finger lightly stroking the inside of your palm. You close your hand slightly, just enough to give Ketsi a small squeeze back. You hear the buzz of the machines in the land cafe, monitors and computers and game consoles. The buzz of the coffee grinder, the barista preparing a hot drink. The air feels sharp? Dry. That lion fiend! I just... Most of all, you feel the softness of Ketsi's fingertips against your skin. So much of Ketsi's personality is in your face and excitable, so see her slow down like this, it's different. A couple of minutes pass. This moment would feel really nice if you weren't worried about her. I'm here to give you the time you need. You can talk when you want, no rush. That's very nice of you to offer. Another pause. Ketsi chews on her lower lip, silently trying to find the perfect words to explain what she's feeling. I know it's a lot, but I want to be amazing. Think of all the lives I could change with this technology. Think of all the lives you've changed already. Your mods are stellar. They've given so much more life to familiars. As if on cue, Eeny, Meeny, and Miny start glancing around, looking between you and Ketsi. Ketsi turns, finally looking at you. I know I can do more. It feels like it's not enough. Keds, you're so powerful. I know you can do anything you want with enough time. But, before you cut me off, but what you've done is enough. You are enough. That's kind, Samar. Thanks. You feel their spirits lift a bit. Their fingers start to idly play with your hand. For sure! You're way more than just your inventions, too. You give them a sly look, one that seems to get the squirrels all excitable. They run off the table and scurry up Ketsi's other arm, then one of them crosses over and perches on you. Oh, am I now? Yeah, let me tell you all about it. You fold your fingers into theirs, interlocking your grips. You're pretty sure they think you're quite alright too. Aw. They're trying. They're trying their best. I genuinely don't know how this is gonna end, though. I don't know. So let's find out together, shall we, folks? You make your way to the skate park for your date with Ketsi after taking a quick detour to Lulu's Bakery. Their mamoul is the best in town. The skate park is eerily quiet, with only a few people lingering around practicing tricks here and there. You spot Ketsi typing away on their Z-book and run over to them. She finally notices you and accepts the bag of walnut mamoul you're presenting her with a huge smile.
I can't believe you like your mamoul with nuts. Deets are so much better. It's better soft, not crumbly. If I wanted something to sink my teeth into, I would get baklava.
You wouldn't get it. It's not about the crumb, it's the flavors.
Mmm.
You like the taste of nut?
You both burst into a fit of laughter, finally getting all of your skating gear on.
If liking walnut marmal makes me a nut lover, then so be it. Besides, the date ones are always sold out, but there's always tons of nut ones in the shop. I usually go in late after I'm done working for the day, so I got really into them.
Mmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. All ready to go?
I'm about to become the best skater alive. Let's do it.
Nice. The two of you skate for what feels like hours. Ketsi does most of the skating, and you do most of the hand-holding. You like holding Ketsi's hands, they're pretty soft. After a while, you stop by the water fountain for a breather. You throw your helmet to the side, exhaling a sigh of relief. Hair's gotta breathe.
Can I help you out with that?
Ketsi's sitting on a bench close by and motions for you to sit on the floor in front of her. You acquiesce, understanding what she's referring to. They want to help with your hair. Before you know it, Ketsi's hands are playing with your curls, parting the sections before braiding a few cornrows. They're humming some pop song as they braid. This must be relaxing for her. You know she and Mo are always doing each other's hair. Mo's guest bedroom might as well be a mini hair salon.
Ketsi.
You won't lie, this feels amazing. It feels great to have your hair braided. The last time was with Mo, and well, it's been a while for very obvious reasons. The breakup between Mo and Ishkandar, just in case you forgot.
Now it should fit better under the helmet.
I can't wait to see the art for this. You're unsure what to say. You realize you have this tingling feeling in the back of your throat and your stomach feels kind of uneasy. Did you get butterflies from getting your hair braided?
Wow. Thanks, Ketsi. That felt super relaxing.
No problemo, Sama. Anytime, bestie.
Aw. Besties? Are you sure you two are just besties? This is a date after all. This feels way more than what besties usually feel. Ketsi seems to have noticed her slip up too, lost in thought. I'm weeping? I'm crying? I love them? Silence fills the air for a while before you eventually break it as you reach up to kiss her. They meet you halfway, which makes your stomach feel even more uneasy. What a good graphic. Oh. Damn butterflies. The kiss lasts for a while, mostly because it feels like neither of you want to pull away. But you eventually do because, damn, kissing, breathing, having butterflies? Not an easy task.
Do you want to do that again?
What?
Kiss drunk.
I mean, yes. Yes, I really do.
Ketsi smiles at your enthusiasm, visibly reassured. A soft breeze rises from the sea to caress your sweaty skin as if on cue. You close your eyes and smile, pulling her into more kisses. It's almost like it was meant to be. The next morning, you find a gift she left you. The note says, "It's a handheld gaming console I made you. Wireless, baby!" Nice. Cute. This one felt really rough. Not in a bad way. It just felt like... It felt like we had a lot of friction. But it didn't feel like we really got all of the friction out. And I mean, in a relationship, it's not like you really need to get all of the friction out, you know? I mean, I still have friction every now and again, but it just felt like there was a lot of unresolved, and now it's like, oh, well, this is the best, and it's like... Is it? I mean, you're still trying to understand how to, like, you know, really interact and... I don't want to say deal, because deal isn't the right word that I'm trying to say. Because it's not that she's trying to deal with Ketsi. It's that she's just really trying to understand Ketsi more, you know? Because they're just... The languages are a little bit off, and they just have to meet in the middle, kind of. And, I don't know. It just... I like it, obviously. I love their CG. Absolutely. I just feel like we're missing a little bit in the middle. Yeah, who needs healthy sleep habits when you have this? But yeah, that's gonna be it for our playthrough of Spirit Swap. This was supposed to be a one-stream thing. We did 4 streams of it. So, I really appreciate y'all indulging me on it because I really do like this game. And yet so many streams, literally. And there's still like people that you can date. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys if you decide to pick up Spirit Swap for yourself. You could date Pookie, or Ishkandar, or Himbo, or Leon, our tattoo person that is 100% a little soon and it's really cute. Let's go back to our just chatting for now. And then again, I also want to say thank you to Soft But Weak for sending me the game key. That was really nice and I really appreciate it. Let me make sure that I have a link for Spirit Swap for you guys that I can put in. I have to get out of the game So that way I can actually access. Soft, but not weak. Here is... Fuck. Here's the link again for Spirit Swap. If you were like, yes, I love this game. Yes, I want to see those other 3 stories. Yeah, it's here. Catch it on a sale. There's probably a sale in a month. This one feels a bit rough for me too. Maybe because I see a lot of myself in Kedzie. Yeah. And it's just like... I feel like there was a lot of like... We are not communicating effectively, right? But then not a lot of real like... direction that Samar finds, you know? And I think maybe for me, because I also see a lot of myself in Kedzie, what I would want to see is, okay, well obviously they have friction. And yes, Samar is being patient, but does Samar ever really like learn how best to interact with Kedzie other than being extremely patient, even though it makes him a little uncomfortable? I don't know. There's a lot to think about there. Okay. Alright. So, anyway, the next game we're going to play, the rest of these we're really only gonna make, like, one stream thing, and then if we want to play more, we can do it at some other point. Because I think I have 3 more to do, maybe? And I have 3 weeks to do it. I'll be taking a super small, like, 2-week hiatus in June. Maybe a week and a half. So I'm just, how to say, I don't want to, like, bite off more than I can chew, because I really don't want to leave you guys with, like, we just started a game and now I'll see you in 2 weeks. Oh boy, what's happening in June? I'll miss you. Echo is so slick. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's fine. So anyway, just visiting a good friend, you wouldn't know her. Anyway, the next game that we're gonna play next week on Friday, it's a game that got sent to me, and then they followed up and they said, hey, have you got a chance to play it yet? And I'm like, not yet. And it's called Game Over, a musical RPG. When I look at it, it kind of gives me a little bit like Earthboundy vibes. But it's also very musical. So anyway, I'll talk to you more about that next week, so please look forward to it. Otherwise, we're still doing Little Guardian. I think we'll probably finish it before June. And then as we look into June, just kind of forecasting things. June 7th is the Wholesome Direct, and the future, what is it called? It's the one we usually do, like, right after the Wholesome Direct. The Future Games Show. They're both on Saturday the 7th. So please look forward to that. Also, this is a heads up to you, Alex. I will be streaming on June the 7th. And then the next week is the Steam Next Fest from June the 9th to the 16th. I'm only going to be here for 3 days. That's right. You aren't going to be anyway. That's right. Yeah, that's FF weekend. Oh my god. I have a hair appointment. I'm not going to be able to do the Future Game Show. Fuck. Okay. Well, we'll have to do the Future Game Show. So, okay, this is what we'll probably do. we'll do the wholesome direct in the morning, and then when I come back in the evening, we'll do the future game of play. We just won't do it in the moment, and that's okay. I'm okay doing that. Anyway, we're only going to be able to do 3 days of Steam Next Fest demos. So, I'm going to try my best to pick only the ones that I like super want to play. So that way we don't have to deal with anything that we don't want to play. And yeah, that's the vibe. How are you going to do your hair appointment when they would bite the hairdresser? Me? Would I bite the hairdresser? I've lost the context. Anyway, let's find someone to raid, because if I sit here like just, you know, going on with you guys, I'm gonna get really hungry and really mad about it. Oh, my snakies. Oh, they're really nice. Don't worry. They're really nice. They won't bite. They don't bite. Don't worry. Okay. I've got like 45 minutes, 50 minutes of like rice cooking ahead of me. So, yeah, I'm tired. I'm hungry. Where am I gonna send you guys? I know exactly where I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send you to a friend, well, a mutual, I guess. I'm sending you to Shannon, known as Shannon. It's Shannon's birthday today. So let's go celebrate with Shannon. Shannon, I would say on the chaotic to cozy scale, Shannon veers more towards the chaotic. Yeah, she's more chaotic than us, but that's okay. She plays a lot of games, like she was playing Expedition 33. Before that, she was playing, I don't remember, it's been a while. There is no chaotic to cozy scale. Well, if we had to make it like a chart, she's just closer to chaotic than we are. It also looks like they're raising money for Stack Up, a non-profit charity that helps veterans and service members promote positive mental health and suicide prevention through the power of gaming. That's cool. So yeah, we're gonna go see Shannon. It's only the 3rd time you've been rated to her today. Look, when it's a birthday, you know? Anyway, if you are a subscriber, chaos and coziness are not in opposition. You're right. I just put everything on a scale from one to the other. Okay. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Y'all are really cool. Here is your raid messages. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, you could have been anywhere else on Twitch and you decided to be here with me today, and that's really nice. And you're really nice. I really appreciate it. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I could stream all day, every day, but it's nothing without viewers like you. You know, very PBS. Anyway, thanks again. Let's start the raid. I don't know what Shannon's doing right now. There's like a black screen. Maybe Shannon's trying to pull something up. But yeah, let's go say hi. Okay. Have a good weekend, everyone. Stay safe. Stay cozy. Get some food that you like, get some drink that you like. Remember, it's every single like sickness out there. Consider wearing a mask, consider washing your hands. I want you guys to stay nice and healthy, so please consider staying healthy, because being sick sucks. Everyone go to Stairs' house. We're going to Stairs' house next. We're getting some iced tea. We have to lift the jug though. We can't lift, like Stair can't lift the jug, so we have to lift the jug for them. So make sure that someone else that's not me goes first. Alright, have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. Do something fun this weekend. I'll see you next time.